To thank for that. 36 a low in Raleigh and Dunn. Fayetteville falling to near 37 degrees. But I did mention milder days, and I'll show you those coming up in just a few minutes.
Alyssa, thank you. And we want to return to that breaking news that we brought to you at the top of the newscast. A house fire in Cary, and neighbors saying there's nothing left to save. Our Jonathan Rodriguez is on the scene now. Jonathan, what can you tell us?
We just got here to Denberg Lake at the scene of this fire. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a closer look at the huge plume of smoke that is left of this house, and take a look at just how many firefighters are out here taking care of this fire. We found out about it a little after 9 o'clock again on Denberg Lane.
Foxy!
Belgium Drive. The road is completely blocked off. Take a look at some of this video that we got when we first arrived.
Somebody was in it, probably.
All 3 floors of this home were engulfed in flames. They say flames were shooting out of the roof, so it did take them some time to get this fire put out. Now, the good news from what we've heard from neighbors is that no one was home at the time. We have not got that confirmed from firefighters, since they're obviously still working very hard to get this.
Don't take that, Kingsley.
The homeowners were not home at the time. Neighbors also tell us that it was also
Kingsley.
a gas explosion that may have sparked this, but we're still waiting to hear the latest on that. The crews have been lined up. There's probably at least 50 fire trucks out here, and you could really see and smell the smoke from about a mile up the road. Also, an interesting point to point out is there had some officers looking through the woods on the side of the home here, so we're not sure if this fire is under investigation as suspicious or not, but we're still gathering all the details. The good news, again, from what we've heard, is that no one was in the home. Still no cause of this fire, but we'll continue to monitor this and bring you all the latest details on WNCN.com. Sean, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Jonathan Rodriguez live, and that's true. That is good news. No one was hurt, and the investigation continues. Thank you, Jonathan. One person is dead after the severe line of storms that passed through our area.
Kingsley.
Police say heavy winds knocked over a tree that fell on top of that person.
That's my baby.
At the end of Dunn Road, and that's where our Jonathan Rodriguez went earlier.
Kingsley went and took his baby back.
Hey, good evening. We're here on Abbott's Creek Trail. It's just up the end of Dunn Road. You can clearly see where this incident happened. The caution tape is still up. And look at the size of this tree. It shows just how powerful those winds were that knocked this tree over. Unfortunately, police say as it came tumbling down, Cheryl Harrison, her husband, and her son were standing underneath it.
It's a quiet trail. The exact kind of place friends say 50-year-old Cheryl Harrison loved to be. Around 2:30 yesterday, police say she was on a walk with her husband and son when this tree came crashing down. She was rushed to the hospital, where she later passed away. And throughout Raleigh, many people spent their Sunday cleaning up the downed power lines, trees that crushed their cars, and even their homes.
There's about a 30-foot section of tree on the rear of the home, and they're going to lift it over and get it out of here.
Luckily, the Greens...
What you got, Kingsley? You got your ball?
Smashing their fence and shooting
Kingsley, you got your ball, Kingsley?
We have some
I do.
bedrooms and some little bit of water damage, carpet, fairly minor.
Probably.
Considering the size of the tree that hit the home.
Tree removal crews had to bring a crane to lift off the tree.
What are you eating now? My suck.
The neighbors and folks on the street were
Oh, you gave this good boy, Kingsley. You gave the ball to the baby.
Hear what happened to this apartment in Briar Creek. The cleanup here will take much more time, but the damage is just material. Sadly, friends and family of Cheryl Harrison lost so much more. Her son posting on Facebook, she was unbelievably loving and supportive. Rest in peace.
No, he's playing.
Run with the deer.
You can tell his hair goes up on his
Now,
back.
the branches of this tree, this sunflower, has been placed in memory of Cheryl, and certainly our hearts go out to her family and friends during this time. In Raleigh, Jonathan Rodriguez, WNCN News.
Again, that was our Jonathan Rodriguez at the scene earlier this evening. It's been a busy night for news, and the National Weather Service conducted a storm survey for Saturday. They concluded that all damage resulted from straight-line winds. In other words, no tornadoes formed in our area yesterday. Alyssa can have more when we come to weather later on the broadcast. Meanwhile, a man hit and killed tonight by an Amtrak train in Durham. It happened here where Neal Road crosses the railroad tracks.
Groucho patches.
Police say a man was killed when the train struck him at around 12:30 this afternoon. They have not released the person's identity, nor have they said how it all happened. We now know the name of the man who died in connection with 2 fires and a car crash at a Wake County.
You should tell that lady I got a YouTube channel. I take videos of him.
Martin died yesterday. Firefighters
And I post them on there.
Parking lot at St. Luke's Evangelist Church. Investigators say he
It's under my name, Tina King.
after Martin drove from this
If you got her number, I can send a link to it.
where his SUV slammed into the building and started a fire. Fortunately, no one else was hurt in either of the